Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Own the Moment podcast. My name is TJ Lasig, the co-founder and CEO here at OTM, and we've got a big show for you today as we have officially launched our TOC starter packs completely free for everyone to claim. TOC starter packs became available yesterday. It was a big day. We had a long Twitter spaces or regular spaces on the X platform. We had over 3,000 users claim their starter pack. Exciting stuff. And so what we're going to do today is we are going to break down everything that you need to know about TOC Fantasy. We are going to talk through starter packs and the rules of the game and the weekly contests that we have, because we are just over 1 week away from opening kickoff this NFL season. And we are pumped for TOC Fantasy to be back in action. I'm coming to you live right now on the Own the Moment YouTube channel. This is also going to be posted onto the OTM podcast feed. We'll be doing a little bit of screen sharing, but not a ton. Going to try to make this show as podcast friendly as possible. So let's dive on into it. First things first, thanks to everybody who participated in yesterday's events. Again, smashing success. Over 3,000 people have already claimed their starter packs in the first 24 hours. And if you have not already, head on over to otmnft.com/TOC/packs and claim your completely free starter pack today. Starter pack gets you 5 TOC cards. Each of the cards in the starter pack is a 1,000 serial. These cards allow you to play in 2 of our 2-card contests, the Side Hustle and the Island of Misfit cards. In order to play in the main event or the low ball contest, you will need to buy a pack because you need to have at least 1 rare card for those contests, and there are no rare cards in the starter packs. But again, if you have not already, otmnft.com/TOC/packs, pick up your free pack today. And while you're at it, head on over to the Own the Moment account on X, aka Twitter, at Own the Moment NFT. You'll see the pinned post there. If you hit that pinned post with a like, with a repost, and then reply with a picture of the starter pack that you opened, we will be doing some giveaways for people that follow those instructions. And we're just trying to blow that tweet up, that post up as much as we possibly can. We already have 15,000 views on that post. As you'll see when you claim your starter pack, we've got a little campaign going there where people are tweeting out about their starter pack claim, directing people to the pinned post on the Own the Moment account. So again, check that out at Own the Moment NFT over on the X platform. Give it a like, give it a repost, reply with a picture of your starter pack. And also, while you're at it, you might as well head on over to my X account at TJL5124DFS. I have the same thing posted, pinned to my account. Hit that with a like, hit that with a repost. Again, reply with a picture of your starter pack, and then do the same thing for Justin. Head on over to at Justin Herzig. Same thing. Like the post, repost it, reply with a picture of your pack. Just trying to use these techniques to continue getting as much exposure as possible as we hashtag grow the game for TOC Fantasy. Also, while I have you, mark your calendars for 2 events next week. This week was such a smashing success that we are going to just run it on back. So Monday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern in the OTM Discord, we will be hosting our September Town Hall. We'll have some new updates for you then, and just kind of get ready as we kick off the first week of the NFL season. So Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time in Discord. You can RSVP for that event right now. And then on Tuesday, back with another Spaces at 1 p.m. Eastern. Next Tuesday, September 5th, talking fantasy football with Justin, having some guests, doing some giveaways, talking TOC, talking Rumble, talking everything that we have going on here at Own the Moment, again, as we get into week 1 of the NFL season. So 2 events happening next week. Make sure you RSVP and mark those calendars, and we will see all of you then. All right, without further ado, let's walk through the Owners Club game. For those that are watching on YouTube, I'm going to share my screen. For those that are listening to the podcast, there's an article that is going to be posted in the show notes. You can check that out. It walks through everything you need to know about TOC. Also has a bunch of graphics that really help to explain the game. And there we have it. Welcome to TOC Fantasy, an innovative new way to play fantasy football using digital trading cards. How the game works is that TOC cards represent a team and position in football. And then you score fantasy points for all of the players in that position group. So for example, say you play the Cleveland running back card. You then score points for all of the Cleveland running backs in a given week. So you get Nick Chubb, but you also get all of the backup running backs. And what this does is you don't have to worry about injuries. You don't have to worry about a backup running back or a backup tight end vulturing a touchdown at the 1-yard line. In the TOC game, you score points on every single play. Really creates this truly simplified way to play fantasy sports. And I know that everybody that played it the first time around really enjoyed the format, and this kind of unique twist with the team and position combo was a big thing that people enjoyed about the game. And really, again, keeps things simple. You don't need to know every single detail about every single player. Simply pick the teams and the position groups and the offenses and defenses that you like. Purchase the cards, use them in our weekly contests. And again, you can get started completely free. So that's another awesome thing here. I'll talk about the packs that can be purchased. But without further ado, if you have not already, head on over to the Own the Moment website. Claim that free starter pack now. Experience what it's like to open up a pack. Share it with your friends. The more the merrier as we rip through these starter packs. And as I mentioned, those starter cards can get you right now into our Side Hustle and Island of Misfit card contests. These are already available in the lobby, so you can head on over to otmnft.com/TOC/lobby, and you will see the week 1 contests are already there. Prize pools are still TBD, but you can start to mess around with your lineups and get some placeholders in. Now, once we get past the starter pack phase of the game, you can begin purchasing packs. Packs cost $99 and consist of 5 cards, 4 base tier cards, and 1 rare tier card, including one of each position. So you open up a pack, you'll get 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 defense. 4 of those will be a base card. 1 of them will be a rare card. And once you own at least 1 pack gets you everything you need to enter the main event contest every single week, all season long. So in the main event, you need 4 base cards and at least 1 rare card. So again, 1 pack, $99, gets you in the game all season long. Packs can be purchased the same place where you claimed your free starter pack, over at otmnft.com/TOC/packs. Breaking down the tiers a little bit further, in the entirety of the game, there's 4 different tiers. So you have the starter card tier. This is what you get in your starter pack. These cards can be used in contests, but they cannot be bought or sold in the marketplace, and they cannot be traded and transferred to other users. They simply sit in your account. They're tied to your account. But again, you can use them in the weekly contests. Then we have our base tier. Each position and city combination has 999 base tier cards. So as you open up your packs, you will see them have a serial number somewhere between 1 and 999. And then we have rare tier cards. Again, these are used in the main event contest and the low ball contest. These each have 250 of each city and position combination. So 999 base tier cards each, 250 rare tier card each. And then we have the OG cards, which are our cards from the 2021 season. We have our OG contest every single week where you can use 5 OG cards to compete in that contest. These can also be bought and sold in the marketplace and can be traded from user to user via the recently released TOC trade tool. On top of all of this, all season long, we are running a buy 5, get 1 free special. And you can take advantage of this unlimited times. So for every 5 TOC packs that you purchase, you will get an additional pack for free. Really a great way here to build up that collection, to give yourself a variety of cards that you can then use in the weekly contest, that you can then use to sell in the marketplace, that you can use to trade with other users. Each weekly contest has a 5 max entry, so definitely makes sense to be loading up on those cards, building up on that collection. And this special certainly helps with that. So again, for every 5 packs that you buy, you will get an additional one completely free. It will happen automatically. The 5 packs don't even need to happen in the same transaction. We just know that every 5th pack that you purchased, we will airdrop you another one for free. Now, now that you've got your starter pack, now that you've purchased your first TOC pack or your first 5 TOC packs, what do you do with these cards once you have them? Once you own them, first and foremost, you can use them to compete in our 5 weekly contests all season long. So again, these are live in the lobby right now for week 1. So you can go over to the OTM TOC website, head on over to the lobby and enter your week 1 contest right now. We have the main event, which is a 5-card lineup, one of each position where the high score wins, and you must use at least 1 rare card per lineup. We then have the low ball, which is also a 5-card lineup. Same thing, one of each position with a minimum of 1 rare. However, the low ball comes with a twist, and the lowest score actually wins in the low ball. So as you're opening these packs, you may get some cards that are quote unquote bad cards, but that actually makes them fantastic cards for the low ball contest. And then we have the side hustle. This is a 2-card lineup. You can use any 2 cards as long as they are 2 different positions, and the high card wins here. Also keep in mind that the tiebreaker here is the serial number. So the lowest combined serial in a lineup will serve as the tiebreaker for all of the contests. As we get into something like the side hustle and something like the Island of Misfit cards, these serials definitely become important because we get a lot more overlap when there's only 2 cards in a contest. So the side hustle, 2 cards, can use any 2, just has to be 2 different positions. Then we have the Island of Misfit cards, another 2-card lineup where you use 1 tight end and 1 defense, and the high score wins. And then lastly, the OG contest where you use 5 OG cards, 1 of each position, same style as the main event where the high card wins. These are the 5 contests that will be available in the lobby all season long. And again, week 1 contests already there. Head on over otmnft.com/TOC/lobby, and you can start to enter your week 1 contest today. In terms of the prize pool, how prizing works for TOC is that the prize pool comes as a direct function of how many packs are sold. For every 250 packs that we sell, we add $20,000 to the prize pool. In the current setup, we have unlocked a guaranteed prize pool of $100,000. And as of this moment, we are 86 packs away from unlocking the next 20,000 in prizes. So again, more reason to head on over, purchase those packs. The game is really designed that the more users we get in the game, the more packs that gets purchased, and then as a result, the larger the prize pool becomes. So head on over, purchase your first pack today, bring a friend into the game, have them pick up their starter pack for free, have them go ahead and buy their first pack. The more people that we get to join, the larger the prize pool will become. Now, in terms of the prize pool breakdown, 70% of the total prize pool will be going into these weekly contests. So the 5 contests that I just walked through, that will consist of 70% of the total prizing. That will break down 60% of the weekly prize pool will go to the main event, and then 10% will go to each of the other 4 contests. So the breakdown among those weekly contests will stay consistent each and every week. The specific amount of total gold or total prizes available each week may vary. And then for the remaining 30% of prizes, first off, we have our finals week. We have 2 big finals contests that will be taking place in week 17, the Champions Final and the TOC Final. Both of these are based on performance in the main event throughout the season. For the Champions Final, this is the winner of the main event each week gets a seat in the Champions Final. This means that it will be a 16-person final. So each of the winners from weeks 1 through 16, they will be competing for additional prizes, which will be 5% of the total prize pool. And then the top 10% of finishers in the main event each week, they will get a seat in the TOC final, also taking place in week 17 and consisting of 10% of the total prize pool. And there's no limit to how many entries you can earn into this TOC final. So as many entries as you can get into the top 10% of the main event every single week gives you more opportunities to stack up multiple entries into the week 17 TOC final, where again, 10% of the total prize pool will be up for grabs. And then lastly, we have reserved 15% of the prize pool that will be used for other community prizes. These could be additional contests. They could be mystery giveaways, a little bit of wiggle room there, but they will certainly be distributed in prizes throughout the season. I think that breaks down everything with regards to the finals. Talked about the week 17 finals here, the Champions Final, the TOC Final. A little extra incentive to competing each and every week. Not only can you win the prizes available for that week, but you can also stack entries on top of that to win even more in week 17. Outside of the contests, TOC cards can be bought and sold in our in-game marketplace, or they can be traded directly with other users. The marketplace is going to open up after week 1, so that is not yet available. However, the trade tool is live right now. So you can head on over to your collection on the TOC website and access the trade tool directly from there. So otmnft.com/TOC/collection/trades. And directly from that, you can search any user in the TOC game. You can make them an offer for a trade. If they accept your offer, the assets will be swapped between each other. There is a $1 fee per user for every trade that you make. So we've had quite a few trades already come through. You can also check out the activity page on the Owners Club website to see all the trades that are going down, to see all the packs that are being opened, to see all the purchases going on the marketplace once that becomes available. That is over at otmnft.com/TOC/activity. And then finally, the scoring system. The Owners Club scoring system is designed in a way where the quarterback, running back, and wide receiver cards are intended to be relatively even in terms of how many points that they score. Most of it is pretty standard. I would say the two things to take note of are, one, passing touchdowns are worth 6 points. In a lot of formats, passing touchdowns are only worth 4 points. In this format, the quarterback is getting 6 points for every passing touchdown. And the other thing of note is that there is no PPR. So 0 points per reception. Wide receivers and running backs score points purely from rushing yards, receiving yards, and touchdowns scored. The reason for this is that any kind of PPR would just very much overweight the wide receiver card relative to the other positions. And then there's some nuance with the defensive scoring. Mostly the same as typical. It's just a little bit juiced up so that the defensive cards score a little bit more points than they probably would in your typical fantasy football format. And there we have it. That's a quick overview there of the Owners Club game. Highly recommend you check out the Discord. We've got an active community of 4,000 plus fantasy football fans over in the Own the Moment Discord. I'll put a link to join the Discord in the description as well. People are in there hanging out, talking fantasy football, talking TOC strategy, talking TOC trades. We've got an active trade channel going on there. So if you've gotten started in the Owners Club, you definitely want to make sure that you go on over, join the Discord, hop on into the community, start talking some shop, making some trades. And there we have it. To summarize here, a couple of actions for the community. Number one, claim your free starter pack today. If you have not already, literally drop whatever you're doing right now. Head on over to otmnft.com/TOC/packs. Claim your free starter pack today. Get your X post out there saying that you just claimed your pack. Head on over to the Own the Moment pinned post. Hit that with a like, hit that with a repost, post a picture, screenshot of the pack that you opened. That's step number one. Number two, check out all the materials available to learn more about the Owners Club game. Obviously, if you've made it this far, you've listened to this podcast, so hopefully you have a good baseline there. Check out the article on the website. Check out all the other content that we're going on. Make sure you're subscribed to the Own the Moment YouTube channel and podcast. We'll have more content continuing to come out in the coming days and weeks. So check out all those materials. Pop into the Discord to ask us any questions as well. Number three, enter the week one contest in the lobby. Like I said, week one already live there. You can head on over to the lobby and enter your lineups right now. Number four, buy your first pack. If you have not yet made your first pack purchase, now's the time. For $99, you get a lineup that gets you eligible for the main event every single week, all season long. You can mix and match it with the cards in your starter pack to put together a competitive lineup. So for $99, you get a full season of entertainment and you get the option, potential to win some cash money. And then number five, join the Discord community and invite your friends to join the community. As you're going through your home league drafts this week, as you're talking with your buddies leading into football season, mention TOC to them, have them check out the Own the Moment Twitter, have them go ahead, at the very least, claim their free starter pack. We want to continue growing this game. We want to continue growing this community. And one of the best ways to do that is to get everybody that we know involved. We feel very strongly that this is a fun game. This is an A-plus top-notch product. And we feel that anybody that gets involved in the game is going to have a good time, going to enjoy the experience, going to enjoy the community. So let your friends know, have them claim their free pack, and let's grow the game together. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to this edition of the podcast. Again, next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the Discord, we will have our September Town Hall. Next Tuesday, September 5th at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be on X with a Spaces talking fantasy football strategy, talking Owners Club, Rumble, everything else that we have going on here at Own the Moment. And until then, rip those packs. See you all in Discord. Make some trades, all the things. Just over a week until football season. Pumped to get things started. And until next time, I'm TJ. Peace.